Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and or others. It's the Mad Hatter here. And we have some Stardew Valley. Hooray! It's a little laggy today. Just a tad. Fortune teller. Let's see. We have a good fortune. Neutral fortune, rather. And as you could probably see, things have changed. First off, it's fall. Second off, yeah, we have a kitchen now. And it kinda came with cooking utensils. Now, as I said, this is the recipe that we got from Clint called algae soup. You make it from 4 instances of green algae. And as you can tell, there is a rather large amount of return that you get for this. In addition, all of the recipes that we've been learning from the Queen of Sauce have been of use. Baked fish. I don't know why it requires specific fish, but okay. Let's see. Maki rolls. Lots of shit. Pancakes. These recipes are actually pretty simple. Upon looking at it, kale. Why is kale needed for a stir fry? Why? Algae soup, coleslaw, red cabbage vinegar, and mayonnaise. Coleslaw is actually a rather interesting dish to me, personally. Roots platter. Roots platter is actually pretty good. Anyway, yep. Why is the music not playing? It's supposed to be playing. That's weird. In addition, some fall crops have been planted. And with all of these sprinklers, they've been getting auto-watered. It's actually rather nice. I have also moved the mayonnaise machines just to stop the chickens from fucking with us. It's been working so far, but I make no promises. There we go. I don't know why it's being so quiet today. It's rather strange, in fact. In addition, the first day wasn't too important. It was really just a case of me just doing random shit. However, that being said, motherfucker, get out of the way. It's mostly just a case of me taking care of things off camera. It's things that you guys have already seen before, I assure you. However, we've also upgraded our tools a little bit. And our watering can is no longer useful, unfortunately. However, our axe goes through logs quite quickly. Or not logs, but stumps. Quite quickly. On top of that, I also discovered that these little bushes that are around the place, the little shrubs, can be removed, and it's rather nice. Granted, you can't remove all of them. In fact, you can't remove very many of them. But you can remove a decent amount of them, and especially the ones that are in the way, make it completely worth it. Also, I did reach the bottom of the mines. All you missed was us getting the skeleton key, and I'll just show it to you real quick. Let's see. Do I want collections? I don't think I want collections. I want wallets. Yep, skull key. That's all you missed me getting. That, and I think the new boots. Okay then. Also, I've decided that we are going to be working towards upgrading the coop specifically. It's either that or getting the barn, and I would actually like to stick to one grouping of animals, as attempting to split my focus between multiple different things is probably not the best of ideas. In addition, I don't know if I did this off-screen or on-screen, but I have replanted the trees. Someone will probably tell me whether I did it on-screen or off-screen. I have replanted the trees that were over here, up there. I've also gotten a couple fruit trees. Just 2. So there's that one, and then there's one over there. And what am I trying to get? 1, 2, 3. That can go away, that can go away, this can go away, and I need vegetables. Why do I need them? For the thing. So there's 5. Yeah, there's the other one. Cool, the stars can go in there. Okay. Let's see now. 5, and then... Huh. I'll just take out the tomatoes. So that's 7. I need 1 more. Guess we'll just stick with that. Ah, that looks about right. So, the actual crops that you get from fall are kind of lackluster, in my opinion. Just... No, do not eat. Fuck. Well, there goes the egg. No, Alice ate raw eggs. That being said, the crops from fall are kind of lackluster in my opinion, just because you don't actually make as much money from them as you do the summer crops. So it creates this weird thing where the game thinks you're supposed to be making more money than you really are. And that's in addition to all of the shit that it throws at you. Let's see, and in here. I'm actually gonna take out the, well, periwinkles and snails are fine. Should I get another preserve jar? I could. That would actually be really nice. I have 3 coal. Issue with that being, I really need to get, yeah, steel hoe. Steel hoe is actually very useful, as it allowed me to plant all of those rather easily. Oh hey, the music kicked up again. That's nice. It allowed me to plant all of those crops rather easily. In addition, sadly I do not get more pine seeds from pine trees in fall, even though it has a seed graphic on them. Although, that being said, I kinda don't really want additional pine seeds, cause holy shit, we have too many. Way too many. Don't know what that seed is, but it is a thing. It's probably the maple one. That being said, I have also gone into the secret forest. I have completed a single bundle, I believe, and that was through the cart that I got a sandfish, and I was also going in here, and I probably should have brought my sword with me, because slimes like to spawn in here. Yeah, you can actually get slimes outside of the dungeon. Mine, whatever. But this is the secret forest. It respawns logs every day, like those 2 patches on our farm. And they give hardwood. You also get special harvestables in the secret forest that you don't get outside of it. In addition, you also can get the mud skip if you fish in that pond during summer, I believe. It's either summer or summer and winter. I should have brought my sword. If you give this guy a sweet gem berry, which is what you get from the rare seeds, then he will give you a star drop. And the star drop, again, increases your stamina even more. You can actually get a few different star drops. I think you get one for completing the community center, but I could be wrong. Can I actually get rid of... No, I can't. Sadly, you can only get rid of these bushes if they're on your farm. Oh, hey, a pine cone. That being said, it probably would have been rather nice to be able to... I am going off on a tangent with that one. I should have checked the calendar to see when the various birthdays and whatnot for this season are. As I rather do need to make friends, and I don't actually recall what birthdays are in fall. I think Abigail's birthday is in either fall or winter. I know it's not in summer. But that aside, wiggly worms, hooray! And they give me Jack of Dick. Screw you too, worms. Screw you too. And I have a calendar in my thing here. In my house, rather. Let's see. And they're turning in. That does not go in there. That goes in there, though. And yeah, these are stone floors. I just used like half of our stone to make these. It's fine. And calendar. Today's Penny's birthday. Yeah, there's Abigail's birthday. This month is also Marnie's birthday. That's actually kind of important. I really do need to get something for Marnie. Stardew Valley Fair. That is actually the one that I am saving up all of these golden things for. Spirit's Eve is basically Halloween. They open up a little maze in the northern part of town. It's not exactly the most refined of things. Actually, let's just take out all the wood, that, and stone. Crafting, reserve straw. And yes, I know, preserve jar is not exactly the best of things to be using. But I can't craft a keg yet. If I could, I would probably be making a lot more kegs. Be entirely honest with you. And we'll pay a visit to Shane down at the bar. You can actually put these in your house as well, and I kind of recommend it, to be entirely honest, as it reminds you, as you need to check your house pretty much every day anyway. Chicken, stop annoying me. Anyway, you need to check your house pretty much every day anyway, just simply because you live there. I am still saddened by the fact that I accidentally ate one of the eggs. We pay a visit to Shane down at the saloon, and I'll put the flooring in here. These are the rare those are the rare seeds. I used some speed grow fertilizer on them. We also need certain forageables from this season, but unfortunately they haven't been growing. Saddening. It's fine though. What forageables do we need from this season? I think we need hazelnuts, wild plums, and some other thing. Oh, hey, blackberries, I think. Also, it's almost as windy as it is in real life for me. It's his favorite thing. Maybe Shane is back over here on some days. I think it's on Fridays. There's also Gus, Pam. I forget what Pam gives you. I know Gus gives you some actually really good recipes. So I had a good summer, thank you. So let's see what Gus has. You can get each and every recipe that you see here from the Queen of Sauce, except maybe pizza, I think. I think on this one we were planning to romance specifically Shane. Blackberries, I think, is one of the ones that we needed. We do also need a nautilus shell, specifically from the beach. That's bok choy, I believe. Oh hey, field snack. We need specifically the nautilus shell from the beach that is only available during the winter. And it's not exactly the most favorable of things, but... Oh hey, green algae. Green algae is always useful now. Let's see, Pierre's... Wanted slime hunter to slay 4 red slimes in the deep lava caverns of the local mine. Sure, why not? It shouldn't take long. 0 to 4 sludge defeated. I just hope I don't have to turn this into Mayor Lewis again. Because Jesus Christ, that man is horrible about being available when I really need him. Let's see, and blackberries. You can also turn these into jellies, which is kind of nice. And crafts room. See, fall foraging bundle, blackberry, then we need the hazelnut and the wild plum. I don't have my sword, so it would probably be best if I made a quick trip back to the house to pick it up, just so I can just quickly finish the mining trip. Because I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't think it comes out in the recording, but there is a dog that barks literally all day, every day. Especially when I'm recording. And it's very frustrating, because I am constantly feeling like you guys can hear it. And now that I bring it up, you might actually notice it. I guess we'll do the slimes tomorrow. I forgot to check what time it was when I started recording, but it's fine. I know the general theory of how long it takes to actually do things in the game. Generally 2 days is about right for how long it takes for me to record an episode, or how long it should take for me to record an episode. But that being said, I do have to record a lot of episodes, so I want to go to the mines. And I just want to go down to... Should I go down to 120? I could. Yeah, the Skull Cavern key was in here. And I want to leave the mine. I would like to go down to 110. Let's see. I don't know if this is a good spot for gathering... what's it? For fighting slimes, but it's just a decent area, I suppose. Oh well, I don't need to spend very much time down here. I think it would actually be better if I went up a couple of floors, possibly. Let's see, there's one. 1 of 4 sludge defeated. Slay 4 red slimes in the deep lava pits. This is an area where pretty much all of the ores converge in one floor. And just simply because you're kind of at that depth where they can. Like, this is very near the bottom of the mine. Come here, bad. Why are there so many bats? I'm surprised he actually dodged that. And of course, the game is summoning bats because it's being a dick. You know, screw you guys. I'm leaving. I'm just gonna take this to the bus stop. And I'm gonna go home. So that's 2, I believe. It's 1 or 2. Yeah, it's just 2. And I could just do that next time. Next time I go to the mines, rather. You don't lose friendliness or friendship with people if you fail to do a quest. Because it's basically just, you took a thing. Go to sleep tonight? Yeah, sure. So much. Good God. I think corn is 150 each. Pickled corn, rather, which sounds just horrendously disgusting. I'm just gonna point that out, because good God. Sounds so bad. Why would you eat that? Who would eat that in the first place? That's the question I have. I think I need the maple syrup, the fiddlehead fern, and I need a maki roll. What do I need for the maki roll? Maki roll requires rice and any fish. I also planted some wheat because I needed it. It counts as a special treat. This should bring me 1 bunch of amaranth. Yeah, sure. Might as well. I have the room. I could just... I can just make another thing. It's fine. Just make another sprinkler down here or something. Let's see now. And we'll turn these in. Iron ore, gold ore, sap. Yeah, I kind of ran out of copper. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sunflowers are ready. Do not eat the egg. And I think Marnie likes it if you have just good quality animal items for her. Also, yeah, there is a chance if that a chicken will not produce for you in a certain day. Chicken? I'm not in the mood. I am very tempted to install the butcher mod for these chickens. Whew, chicken, you saved yourself. Why? Why does it keep doing that to me? Keep misclicking too. That's the worst part. Did I not get enough sunflower seeds for the return there? And need to turn these in. But sunflower seeds... You actually get energy for it, I guess. That's not the worst. Where are the sunflowers? I only have 1 thing of sunflower seeds? Why do they give such shitty returns? I don't get that. Good God, though, that... Why do you get so much... It's weird. And you can't craft them into seeds, but you can make a seed maker. You also can't refine them beyond that. Gaslight, bring Barney 1 bunch of amaranth. Slay monsters, sludge defeated. I may as well. I'll head that way then. And I think I'll start out a little bit higher this time. Let's see, anything in this? Yeah, there is. Bit more common mushrooms, chanterelle, and a red mushroom. So I've been studying a thing recently, and I have a tendency to do this sort of thing, is I just go over things that, for whatever reason, are rather popular with people. Oh, hey, hazelnut. Hey, two of them. Cool. Is I just go over things that are rather popular with people and just study it for a while. I may not partake of it entirely. In the case of MLP, I just have a bunch of friends that are into that kind of thing, and unfortunately, due to not wanting to be left out of a conversation, I just kind of actually study it, like wiki binge and just look shit up. That kind of thing. Not exactly my cup of tea, it is mind-numbingly positive. Like, just, if you think Stardew Valley is mind-numbingly positive, just study that shit for a week. And then come back to me. Just saying. It's, On top of that, the world is highly logical. Just, the kind of shit that they do is not actually possible without thumbs. Just going to point that out. And some people like to argue, well, but they just use their hooves. Like hands, because apparently they can. And I call bullshit. Just, that is cartoon logics. I don't, just... And the thing is that people keep wanting to do, like, stories, and they keep doing fan fictions and stuff like that. Yeah, when I say study, I mean I go over everything. All of it. Even the worst shit. Yes, even that. And, I just... it frustrates me. Just that world frustrates me. Because you could, like, if you give it any amount of thought, it instantly becomes actually pretty decent. And I don't mean giving the world as it is structured any amount of thought. I mean actually structuring the world with thought. And I am one of those people that likes to write. Specifically, I enjoy writing for the prospect of world building. And people say that I spend too much time doing it, and I tend to throw away stories very readily. Or too readily, really. Which frustrates some. And Shadow Brute. I think that's the last slime that I needed. Yep, there's mission complete. And then I just want these emeralds. I need to take this too. Talk to Lewis. I get the feeling I'm just not going to find Lewis. I don't think I actually checked the TV today. And today would be a Queen of Sauce day. Oh hey, geodes. Yes, this is actually where you get magma geodes. I forgot about the upgrade. Oh hey, I got a book. And yeah, effectively all of these are like you were hoeing up worm, or well, there's a chance that each of these little spots is like you were hoeing up a worm tile. It's not guaranteed that you'll get anything out of it, but there's a high chance that you will, especially if you have decent luck. I forgot about the upgrade again. Anyway. I don't know. Sometimes these studies actually wind up like actually getting me into things, especially with the Avatar type thing, anime, etc. I'm sure those that know me IRL can probably fill in those blanks. Fill in the rest of those blanks anyway. But this habit of studying things has also led me to just question things too much. I just can't really wrap my head around why people mindlessly do things. Especially things like work. That's gonna piss someone off in the future. What I mean by that is, if you don't enjoy doing what you do, then why do you do it? For money? Why is money such a big thing? It's, yes, I understand that as a currency for which goods are exchanged, but why? That's part of the reason that I don't really understand humans so much, is that we are in and of ourselves pack creatures. We are at our best when we are able to. I should probably actually talk to Lewis. We are at our best when we are able to just speak with one another, when we are able to come together to perform great feats, and it saddens me that we reduce each other to just basic resources through the use of things such as currency and governments. And that's not a knock against all governments, but as a thing, just as a structural and important thing, governmental structures have a tendency to not really be formed very well. And on top of that, also full of milk and iced tea. Okay. And on top of that, a lot of the good ones tend to be nigh on impossible to do for humankind, as we're just not made for that sort of thing. Like, we're not made to not meddle in things like democracy. Oh, hey, Lewis. Haha! Thank you, Lewis. Sleep monsters, 500. Okay. But, as I was saying, the actual use of democracy is, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy the current democratic governments to a degree. I find them perfectly suitable for the purposes, at least at current. I wish they were better, but doesn't everyone? Anyway. Let's forage. That goes in there, and stone, sap, that, emerald, coal. Like geodes, clay. And monster drops go in here, don't they? Yep. Bat wings, slime, solar essence, void essence. And yes, I will continue my thought, I just got sidetracked, sorry. Anyway, as I was saying. But, yeah, just... democracy is one of those things that's never going to avoid corruption. Just so long as it is in actual existence. Just simply because of how it is structured. Unless it is illegal. Unless it is illegal for any politician to be able to hide any and all business practices that they partake in and money transactions. Like, the average citizen should be able to look at their politicians' banking records. That would be the degree that we would have to go to in order to prevent corruption in governments. And I don't think human beings are ready for that. Just saying. And a very similar issue is actually notable in, like, dictatorships. Just don't, like, you hate freedom. Don't start with that shit. Just don't. I don't. It's just, I recognize that the issues with our current governmental systems, and if you actually think democracies are in and of themselves freedom, then I'm afraid you're wrong. And yeah, I wish they were. I really do. Don't get me wrong. But unfortunately, they're not. Oh god, this is going to get just demonetized. Well, no, it's not even fucking monetized. Haha! Suck my dick, YouTube! Anyway. As I was saying, there is just a governmental issue with human beings as a species, in that we cannot physically control ourselves well enough to not fuck things up. And it's sad that that is true. And I wish that it wasn't. I'm not... I don't hate humanity, I just am heavily disappointed by it. To the point that it very much so resembles hatred. I'll be honest, if any of you actually know, like, the kind of shit that I tend to say, and the kind of opinions that I tend to hold very openly IRL, it does seem like I tend to hate them. But I don't. It's entirely just disappointment, I swear. It just feels like people waste the capabilities that humans as a species have And I don't mean like any individual person, that just the people sitting on the side of the road. They're like, you're a waste of human space. You should be a good person. You should be an actual fucking person. No. What I mean when I say people waste their potential as the human society is concerned is that humans are pack animals. They are built from the ground up to work together. If that is true, then why do we need currency at all? Outside of someone just having a metric with which to measure other people. And if we need a metric to measure other people, then what's the point, really? I don't know. I don't fully know how to actually express these opinions. Someone will probably be able to express them a lot better than I will. I can pretty much guarantee that. Fish tank vault. We're actually pretty close to getting the vault done. Oh, the research bundle. That one just needs to get to winter. That one. Where's oak resin, wine, rabbit's foot, pomegranate. Fodder bundle. Fodder bundle should be easy to take care of. Just needs wheat. And then this one, I could get the... yeah. So that's what those two are for. Dye bundle. Okay, and then this is just for the full foraging bundle. Okay. I understand what I was doing now. I don't know why I'm so tired. Really don't. I just am. But yeah, this will be the last thing that we do for today. Kind of having to pump out episodes today, and it's kind of why I'm going on so many weird tangents. This game has... it's one of those things that has a constant stream of activity to do, so I'm able to talk about it, but I'm also not able to talk about it in that that stream of activity is also kind of repetitive. Whereas in No Moria, your stream of activity is... it's just there. It's not actually, like... you can't really comment on it outside of the fact that it's occurring. And some would argue, isn't that what you do for this game? Isn't that what you do for every fucking game? To which I say, I can't disagree with that. I cannot say you are wrong. But I can say that there is a difference. Chef's bundle, there we go. Poppy is a thing that needs to be grown in summer. The maki roll, I just need to get rice to do. Fried egg I can do on my own. Truffle requires a maximum tier barn. Chef's bundle isn't actually all that bad. Fodder bundle, I just need apples. It'd be nice if I could have gotten those done sooner, and I could have. I may get some more fruit trees. I don't know. It'd probably be a really good idea if I'd actually planned shit out for the fruit trees, first of all. Oh hey. Looking for a catfish will pay a flat rate on delivery. Linus! Oh hey! Haha! Told you there's a reason you keep shit! Because a catfish is real fucking hard to come by. It's actually really difficult to get. I think Linus is... at around this point, he's in his tent. On most days. So the iron's done, as you can see. So let's get the catfish for him and take it. I don't know, how many days do we have on that? It's 2 days. No, is it Linus or Lewis? It's Linus, okay. That's good. If he's not available today, then we'll just take it to him tomorrow. It's fine. Well, we'll take it to him in the next episode anyway. Speaking of, I need more coal. It's really annoying that I have to keep burning wood in order to get coal. Also, yeah, I'm going to build more of those beehives next probably during winter, really. Just simply because I kind of like having them. Yeah, it's going to be too late. Linus is only available up until 9 o'clock, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, coal's done. Hooray! Yeah, these are pretty quick. That's so that in case you're producing things like copper bars, then you can keep producing them pretty easily. But I need... See, the thing is... Have I done the fish traps? I think I have. I think that was what the quartz is coming from. And yeah, that's all the ores for a while. So yeah, anyway. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Dude, let's sleep for the night. Got level 85. Hooray! Keg. As well as oil maker. That's actually pretty good. Watering can efficiency, hoe proficiency, and deluxe speed grow. That's actually really good. What does a keg require? Curious now. Do you know any of the oil maker for various items? I think you get more money from oil than you do from pickled corn. But anyway, this has been Rabbit. This has been Stardew Valley. And I'll see you in the next episode, which is going to be recorded right after this one. So, goodbye, everybody.